LTSIG Showcase Day was held on the first day of IATEFL 2018 on April the 10th at the Brighton Centre, featuring 7 key speakers sharing interesting talks on incorporating online tools to deliver better teaching experiences. Jennifer Dobson began the day with her talk on teachers' roles in primary learners' online experiences. She gave some facts of learners and technology in different life stages before giving solutions to common problems both teachers and parents face in the classroom context. Sharon emphasized the importance of using corpora instead of dictionaries when it comes to sentence usage. Students tend to be lexical magpies who merely learn words without actually being able to use them. She then showed the step-by-step ways to use user-friendly tools in the likes of Just a Word. The third speaker, Muhammad Atadali, mainly talked about 4 different kinds of 21st century literacies. For instance, students tend to take information on internet without thinking if the information is reliable, hence the need for the awareness of such digital literacies. Some writing pedagogical frameworks were also suggested at the end of the talk. Sean Wilden came with the idea that some students actually exit their lessons at some points during the lesson. Some possible causes include having the fear of failure or simply disengaged when teachers say such trivial things as hands up if you... He also suggested some ways of mobile could help teachers prevent this problem. For example, using tools and apps like Camera, WhatsApp or Kahoot to give meaningful exit tickets to students. And here comes my favorite talk by Deborah Healy. Let's have a look at some parts of it.
And it took 4 weeks to get across this idea that game-based learning is not the same as gamification. So you have 10 seconds. All right, so they are not the same. Since we are now into the actual meat of the workshop, what I'd like you to do is go to worksheet 1. The key with XPs and the key to gamification is you always start at 0 and you move up. So we do points, but they work in a very different way.
My students, so there is a signal from one planet. We don't know where this planet is, so we must travel from one stellar system to another. We need special fuel for our rocket, for our spaceship. And for each unit, I write down how many grammarium points, how many vocabulary points. Usually students don't like working on grammar, but they see that they need grammarium. That's right. Okay, let's do some grammar, let's do some grammar exercises.
I've been using game mechanics in some of my lessons already. So a lot of what Deborah was saying about the actual individual pieces of game mechanics was very interesting. A lot of the stuff about how to develop that. Things like XP versus CP. I'm very interested.
Moving on to the penultimate talk by Christina. E-learning has been associated with learner isolation for some people, but this is no longer the case as teachers could utilize social media like Facebook to improve collaboration and even strong community among students and teachers. She further gave insight into examples of integrating Facebook in her modules. Finally, the day was closed with an interesting talk as Gary focused on developing mobile materials that work both online and offline for teachers who work in the refugee camp. Let's listen to some of his key ideas.
And we were also using WhatsApp as well, of all these people who have been in very difficult circumstances. They don't want what they say leaking out. You can send pictures, you can send video files, you can do audio conversations with them. The moment I walk into the room, it finds the app that you've got on your phones and it automatically updates the material. So that you don't need internet connectivity to do that. Very clever. You can also include, we've got a piece here about differentiated learning. At the moment, this is pulling material off the web. But you can, and that's what the handout's about. The handout explains to you how to make it offline. It's just a logical thing. As long as you follow the instructions, it will work. So.
What other activity types are available apart from the ones you mentioned, drag and drop, fill in the gap?
The drag and drop, fill in the gap, drop down, upload, there's audio, you can do audio files, you can do video files with annotation,